pockets, but it's hard to fight my heart. Let our love decide. Butterflies, tell me if I'm on your mind. This could be so easy, baby, don't be shy. Come on with me, we can take a ride tonight.
I got eyes up on me, they been peeping and lurking. No handouts, I just had to put the work in. On my own wave, so the flow just be surfing. Water dancing around my wrist, get it twerking and twerking. 10 toes down, but my mind ain't where earth at. Money kinda sound, I done earned that. Pop it at 30, give a fuck where a perk at. Into the racks for this life, I can't turn back. Got shit going up, keep the grass shallow. Snakes moving deep, through the clip, oh with hollows. The focus concrete, cause the journey filled with potholes. Pop shit, gripping grain, pumping Rollo. Run these bands up, scratch my ITs. Way I'm floating, feel like athlete. It's a marathon, RP to NIP. Once you on the road, watch how niggas get dicey. Still tatted on my body, keep it credible. When you're ballin', they be on your testicles. Move them digits up from left at a decibel. Legions get to creeping in. I got eyes up on me, they been peeping and lurking. No handouts, I just had to put the work in. On my own wave, so the flow just be surfing. Water dancing around my wrist, get it twerking and twerking. 10 toes down, but my mind ain't where earth at. Money kinda sound, I done earned that. Pop it at 30, give a fuck where a perk at. Into the racks for this life, I can't turn back, yeah. Eyes on you, eyes on me, eyes on you, eyes on you, eyes on me, eyes on me, eyes on you. Scrapes, I done earned that. Bullshit, I swerved that.
What's going on? How are we doing? Sorry for the late start. We were having some technical difficulties. We're gonna hop right into the game. We got 2 games left in the regular season for our year 2 Florida Gator Dynasty. I appreciate you guys. If they watch on Twitch, Kick, Rumble, or YouTube, definitely appreciate you guys.
Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Florida Gators and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth. And
Second straight year that we've had to go to Auburn and play in Auburn.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They've done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance. But consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds.
Switch it up,
the Gators offense will go on the attack first. And you'll remember the last time these two clashed, it wound up being a tight one right to the finish.
And you know it's always going to be emotional, David. There's so much trash talking in rivalry games like this. These two teams, these two fan bases absolutely hate each other, and they let each other know about it all game long, even before the game.
And that's what makes it so much fun to cover. Who can manage their emotions, not get those dumb penalties, like be really locked in, dialed in, not let all the outside noise affect their play.
Oh, this
combo actually is not bad. The blue helmet with the white unis and the orange
He gets it to the 32. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle.
We got Florida State at home next week. Oh, no.
They knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
From our AD this year was to beat Florida State by 7. So, Florida State right now has a Heisman hopeful at quarterback right now. He's in the Heisman contention. That was a great throw by Lenore Sellers. That was a great throw by Lenore. If we do finish up this year too in today's video or in today's stream, we're going to take a break from College Football 27, maybe for like a week or two, and then bring it right back. We'll bring something else on the stream that we haven't streamed in a little while.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Under pressure. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
The Tigers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. We have a look at Keyshawn Singleton. He's going to get plenty of targets, and in fact, this ought to be one of the better wide receiver matchups you'll see.
We've got 2 receivers playing in this game, 2 of the best in the entire country. 2 guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors. They know the system. They have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you are absolutely wrong. This is that kind of showdown. This is draft stock jockeying, right? This is
no one there despite the QB.
They want to make a name for themselves. Who is the best wide receiver? No better opportunity than to do it head-to-head, and we got that stage today.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and
complete with conviction on the crosser. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
That's caught. It's Kane. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
We don't have a bye week until next week, which is crazy. Right before Florida State.
Quick give. He's past the sticks.
Can we do something?
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. Play fake, Williams. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And this is a great part of the field to take advantage of the running backs and the tight ends, right? They're going to get matchups with his linebackers, but here's the problem. They got to catch the football. And I know they don't catch it like a receiver, but they got to make that play.
Throwing, Williams. Lets it go to the end zone.
Nope, but we intercepted it.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Talk your shit, boy. His name's like OJ or CJ. Yeah, OJ for DK. For DK. Good route.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Right side, it's Lloyd.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed.
Go down there and score a touchdown.
This guy can gash.
So much easier.
Handoff for Ball. They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
We can get him going, wear out his defense.
They'll give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground.
He just got folded like a pretzel and bounced up like nothing happened.
Second and 6.
So we're going to pretend like nothing happened.
Pick up a 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Sellers. Keeping his eyes downfield.
No spy on Sellers is crazy.
At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as
Norris was in Heisman talks for a little bit, but those kind of died out.
Inside, it's Turner. Finds a crease at the 20.
Jakari Turner.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Ball. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Points are points, man.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
We need a tutty here.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out wide right, it's Brown. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Let's it fly.
Good catch for Vernell Brown.
Florida.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
I'm talking about Vernell Brown.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They've got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field.
Hold on, chat. Our kick has been messing up so bad. Maybe I can download it on my phone. I don't know if that worked. Hold on, chat. Kick is being so weird. It definitely did not work. We can't view our own channel for some reason on Kick. We can do creator dashboard though. That's what I've been trying to get to. Just let me go to my creator dashboard and I'm happy. Download. Thank you. Alright, that's all we needed was creator dashboard. Perfect. Let's get back into it.
Absolutely need a stop.
I can hear myself.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Hey, you're good,
Auburn
brother.
to the line in a hurry.
You ain't missed much. You've only missed a little bit of the first quarter, brother. You're good.
You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27.
Massive two-pick right now.
Fires on the move. Right side, it's Eccles. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Motion from the wide receiver.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route when it comes open.
SEC championship for the second straight year.
And down he goes at the 38. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
They can't handle that man coverage.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Williams to throw. Dumps it off in the
I'm not lying, Chad. These uniform combos are pretty nice. They look good.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
They look good.
And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The sure hands, it's Stockton. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
It's all good.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's a give the ball. Turning it on. Just steamrolling the defense. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats.
Pretty good stats so far. I mean, on both sides of the ball, it's pretty well even.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
They're going to try and finish out season 2 tonight.
Throwing Sellers. Catch in the middle. It's Stockton.
Broke away.
He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Sellers.
That's a bad throw.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead,
made the wrong read.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands.
I only have one game left this year.
He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
I planned on it.
Makes the grab. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field.
I was going to use most of them for season 3.
It's Turner.
We're going to take a break after season 2 for like a week or 2 before we get back.
On the play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves them with 2nd and 11. Here's Sellers to throw. Rush right in his face. Out wide right, it's Ball. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specific.
Oh, my Lord, Ladoris.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Football oftentimes gets won by the team who play the best.
What are we doing?
Down and distance. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Sorry, Chad. I'm trying to get this clip to download. It's not working.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, it's a fake.
Why are we faking it? I can't. What?
He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gut.
Why are we faking it?
With a 2-point conversion there.
Why do we just fake it? What are we doing? Why is these clips not working? Hold on, chat. We gotta get this stuff working. First of all, why are we faking a field goal? Or an extra point? That's crazy. Why is it not downloading? Okay, that's downloading. Hold on, chat. We got one more to fix because this stuff's being weird. This one's just not working. Alright, some of our stuff's working, some of it's not working. We have the 2-point conversion clip, but not the actual touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Fires to the big fella. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Auburn lines up quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Come on, man.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5.
Try this again.
Williams rushes on. Man, did he
just a half a second too late
as he got rid of the ball. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10.
It's like he thought about it and then didn't think about it.
There, they'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Hand it to the back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4
we're
yards
limited because we're in no huddle.
down in this area
They're in
of
no
the
huddle.
field.
We're
It's at
not.
the
They
18.
Dude, somebody lay this man out,
They
bro.
get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Williams, look out.
You're right there. Why'd you?
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, dude. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
So we've got 8 minutes left in the second half. Second quarter.
They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Back in motion, try to clear the pitch.
Has missed pretty much the entire freaking season after the first game.
Still looking to his right. He'll pull it down. And
he's
finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He's past the marker.
Who's hurt?
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. They're all over it. Right side, it's Mays. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they
100 yards and 2 tutties.
A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on first and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing Sellers.
I held on to it too long. Doesn't matter.
He's going to take off. Here's a little room there. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Escapes the pressure going right. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
He is a senior this year. Which means that if Tramel Jones stays, Tramel Jones has a chance to become the starting quarterback again.
That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it.
Our defense needs to figure it out. Our defense is getting torched. This game should be much closer, but Auburn's first drive, they threw an interception in the end zone.
25-yard line.
So,
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. A quick pass to the left. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry up.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score. Like before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Long way to go on second down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big...
Wide open.
Inside the 15. He'll be stopped just
we're getting torched on defense, and I don't know why.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all away. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal situation.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line.
Defense can't
simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Oh, dude.
They tried to get the
you
wall
break
set
that
up,
tackle, you're
not
gone.
wide enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense a breathing room. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide left, it's Jackson. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down.
Take as much time off the clock as we can. That was in the dirt
in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Just a short pass to the tight end.
There you go.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Ball. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Give him 88 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Fresh center downs going to the air. He's got it on the run.
Walking in.
Touchdown, Florida. A great catch and run for 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
If our defense could just get a
put
stop
that way,
now.
but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
I remember that much.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive
They were the
drive
number
late
1
in the
team.
half.
We were number 2 for the whole season.
Throwing, Williams. Between the hashes, it's
Always that
Eccles.
freshman boy.
Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
We need to get a stop here.
Trying to suck through and pick it up. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
We got
Plenty
3
of time
timeouts
to
and
work.
benefits here on the
Not
clock. We
any
got plenty
time
of
to
time.
waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Sellers. Caught. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
They get the ball back to start the second half, so I want to take as much time off this clock as I can. Oh, shit.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air.
What a snag by Amir Jackson.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Again, it's Sellers. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Let's see who we can get up here. Maybe Bailey Stockton on the outside post here. No, they're doubling.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the 1st half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards.
The defense sort of
tried to throw it away too late.
Out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Moving out to the right. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football.
Well,
QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incomplete.
A shot toward the end zone. Another incompletion on
I was
third
hoping he would
down.
throw it to the end zone.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
21 on the road, we'll take it. Now we've got to get defense playing
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wideout. Here's Williams to throw. Right side, it's Kane. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Auburn lines up quickly.
Use timeout.
Williams looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Eccles.
I was hoping the linebacker would get up right there.
Got it on the 46. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. It's Williams again. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye that pulled Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Maryland Terrapins. And it's the Buckeyes chasing a 6th straight victory today. This team is a snowball rolling downhill, just adding momentum with every new week. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now to your game at Jordan-Hare Stadium. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Just in time, Cut.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started.
Just in time.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit.
No run defense.
My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
We're getting no
pickup as they'll keep
no
this
run
drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Tigers headed quickly to the line.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Motion from the back. Williams.
Finally a sack.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Third down from the gun, Williams. Throws for the
wide
tight end.
open. What are we doing?
Out wide right, it's Eccles.
It's wide open.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Yeah, that's a
running
scoopy score.
wide open down the gut of the field. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Florida. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
He might have been down.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
They're not going to.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
Right, we have a 42-14 lead. We're going to have trust in the computer to finish this off for us. 49-14. Gave up a touchdown.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. We're talking about this game in particular.
Norris had 261 and 4 tutties.
It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Jada Ball had a great game. Lenora Solar also had a great game running the ball. Big day from Jalen Lloyd. Another big day from Amari Jackson. Brandon Brown only had 30 yards. Hate to see it. 12 for Caleb Mosley, the freshman. 11 from Dooley. 10 from Greg Stubbs. I mean, 11-0. Love to see it. Finally going into a bye week that we very much needed. I wish our freaking tight end could just come back for another year. Got a hard commit from Kevin Peacock, the 4-star the 4-star Will. That is huge. We lost one to Ohio State, but it's only a verbal. Finally got a bye week. Two Heisman hopefuls going into the final game of the year. I don't know how Ole Miss jumped us. much I can do besides I can probably up his stuff, but I don't think I want to up his NIL. Oops, I need to. It'd be hard sell him. Hard sell going. He's here for the bye week. He's got a verbal to Ohio State, but we could try and steal him. State's catching us. You want to come for a visit against Florida State? Please do. I'll even send a hard sell your way. A verbal to Ole Miss. He's here this week. He's here. If we can get him to flip, that'd be great. He's also here for week, so we're gonna hard sell all these guys. See if we can get some more recruitment going on. We had like the 18th best class last week, or last year. He's coming against Florida State. That's right, Florida State's next week. Right? Yeah. We're catching Pittsburgh. We have jumped Miami, and we are catching Minnesota for those. So let's head into the bye week. Let's get out of that. Lenore Sellers once again in the contention for Heisman hopeful. We got Louis Adai, the 4-star wide receiver, to commit. We have to beat Florida State by touchdown. He's got more passing yards than Lenore. He has more passing touchdowns. They both have 4 interceptions. Florida State is 9-2. Should be a great game. Recruiting battle, but I can't. There's not much more I can do. I don't want to give him 100 NIL. Alright, so he hard committed to Ohio State. He hard committed to Ole Miss, alright. guy, I will bump up his NIL just to him. I can't. Miami's catching us. We're gonna soft sell. Hopefully that does the magic. We got locked out because of playing style. Dude, what? I'm gonna keep him on the board anyways. Yep. Arch Manning's up there too. And if we look at the conference standings, it looks like it's going to be a Florida versus Mississippi State SEC championship game, with us making our second SEC championship game in a row. We fell down to number 2 somehow. USC beat us. Or they didn't beat us, they jumped us. We beat them last year in the playoffs. So as of right now, we'd play the winner of Tennessee Wake Forest in the All-State Sugar Bowl. Michigan would play the winner of Mississippi State Utah. USC would play the winner of Oregon A&M, and Ohio State would play the winner of BYU and Washington. Very interesting. Especially since we're playing Mississippi State in the SEC Championship. But, as of right now, we have to beat, what was our AD expectations? Beat Florida State by 7 for 200 and make the college football playoffs for another 750 NIL. We go big game blues here. Here we go all blue or all orange. We can do big game blues.
The Sunshine State, a hotbed of passionate football fans. It is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it started. This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville.
Florida State has a Heisman contender.
The Noles ready to kick it away first.
To beat us to get into the playoffs. Yes, sir.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business.
No way a 9-3 Florida State team makes the conference or makes the college football playoffs, right?
So Florida's offense will have the football first. Last time these two got together, Florida got to rub a little salt in the wound as they blew out the Noles.
Well, that was a statement win by the Gators, and I think that win really helped push a bunch of high school prospects that might have been considering both the Seminoles and Gators to Gainesville. That game had a huge impact this offseason for the Gators.
Makes the catch.
What a block by Amir Jackson.
Run out of bounds just before
Picks
he
up
can
2
get
people.
into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Stop him.
Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd a first down. They'll try to run with ball. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, it's nice to start a first drive of the football game being the more physical team. Third down and short, you know, goal-to-go situation here. You're going to run the football. Not only do they run it, they lower their pads, get the first down, and draw first blood in the football.
We played at Ohio State in the middle of the year. We're playing another ranked team right now. We've had multiple. I think we've had more ranked teams.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles offense will now get its first chance with the football.
He has more passing yards.
And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him
so much better when both teams are good.
They're going to ride this running back.
Come on.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Right, Sewell.
Intercepted.
That's y'all's Heisman check. That's y'all's Heisman, Florida State. That's y'all's Heisman contender.
Gator. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go. And this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Oh, yeah, Eugene Wilson's playing. Where's he at?
Comes out ready to get this drive started.
A.K.A. Trey Wilson, former Florida Gator, former LSU Tiger.
They really need to get it going here, Jesse.
Keeps leading
That's
after
right.
every
The
year.
opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Lopez.
Yes, that's him. Nope,
he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Holds on, it's Lopez. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Lock him up, defense.
Here's a gift to Watson. Plows through the defense. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Got him.
Yeah.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Just a terrible, terrible mistake. So instead of getting off the field on 4th down, the offense has a 1st and 10. He's going to run it.
Kind of fast.
He gets it up close to the 25, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 25.
I hate that our tight end, our starting tight end got injured.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
He's missed the whole season since then.
Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads to the right.
Great catch.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moves the pocket. It's Sellers. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That's caught. It's Mays. Pulled to the ground.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most times in those slot positions.
The Gators send out the punt unit.
Play smart.
First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Searching for space. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive.
Another interception for their Heisman hopeful. This time it's the freshman.
But what a play to come up with the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down. And
he'll try to take it back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Here's a give to ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Got the corner that time.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Sellers. Quickly complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
He just mossed it. He dropped it. He dropped it.
He dropped it. He had a touchdown in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe.
He had it.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive, and that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Makes the quick grab. D makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Finds his tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. It's 3rd and 5.
Defense. All right, going into the 2nd quarter.
Tradition a huge part in college football, and this rivalry has its place among the very best. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava.
He's wide
Left
open.
side is Watson. Still running at
didn't get there in time.
Seminoles. This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together.
Right.
They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure.
Damn it.
And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Throwing, Imaliava.
Oh, we almost had another one.
Hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Looking to throw, it's Imaliava. He hurls one deep down the left side.
No way, we just got lost, bro.
And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. The Seminoles
that cheese
are in the hurry
we can't stop a nosebleed.
Hey, how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
They'll run out of the gun with Watson. They were all over it.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but...
He held on to that?
He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down.
They can't drop anything.
They'll stop him at the 3.
All right.
They'll move the wide receiver. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down.
Drop that one in the end.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to get the corner. Pitch to the corner. And he takes it in for the fucking
cheese, or we can't stop a nosebleed.
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to...
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Throwing, Sellers. Out wide left, it's Mays. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I believe Florida State gets the pancake.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Start the 2nd half.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Left side, it's Brown. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Turner. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Here's Sellers to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right.
Thank God
he can't make
catch.
the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Long way to go on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's ball. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Gators have moved it inside the 20. Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Rush right in his face. He sacked this defense all over it.
Nobody was open.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight.
Nobody was open.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well, and they need to keep that up here on this drive, David.
Definitely, and they got the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard to stop it. It takes over, and sometimes it leads to enormous swings.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
The crowd going.
Iamaleava. Right. Oh, he
Ball's
just
out.
handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Needed.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to them. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
And historically, this game really has meant a lot. You go back to the 90s, this was basically a de facto national championship game before the championship game. Remember, they played twice back in 1996, the year Danny Wuerffel won the Heisman Trophy. So this game always means a lot.
Out wide right, it's Hood.
First.
Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Made the grab and's got plenty for the first down, but we do have a man slow to get up. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. Sellers. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boyd.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there to take away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Quick give. It's Turner.
No blocking.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Sellers from the gun on third down.
He dropped
Perfect
it.
timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
Boys.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Right down the boulevard.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Got to capitalize on turnovers, man. Up by 9 is nice, but come on.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead.
How season 1
Line
ended
getting
last year.
set on
We went all
second
the way
down.
to the SEC championship game, lost to Georgia for the second straight year. Made it to the college football playoff. Beat USC here in this
line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the change and wind the clock.
To end our season as Ohio State went on to win the national championship.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Ohio State in the middle of the year.
The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And now here we are
Timed that hit
undefeated.
perfectly to keep him from
Last
making
game
the grab.
of the
It'll be
season,
third down.
the regular season.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Seminoles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Iamaleava on the play action.
Wide open,
Out wide
bro.
left, it's Wilson. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll give it to Watson.
Wide open.
Russell
Like
to
wide
the
open
ground.
running
He's
lanes.
inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Left side is Watson.
We can't stop. We can't block
Goes
him.
out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. The Noles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. FSU calling its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Florida State! He got it, beat down in bounds.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Enough to move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Throwing Sellers. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We start with Baylor taking on the number 5 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Bears, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that'll cap their season off at a very respectable 9-3 record. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside the swamp. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard.
And the Gators will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that is...
Makes a grab and room to run. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Delayed handoff. It's Watson. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Third down in the gun, Iamaleava. On target over the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Running inside, it's Singleton. Aaron is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Back's got it on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Watson. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Watson again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Iamaleava from the gun on third down. Makes a grab. Touchdown, Florida State. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's Sellers to throw. Rushes on. Bought a little time, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Jackson. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hits inside, it's Turner. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Handoff for Ball. There he goes. He's at the 30. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gators! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his 2-point conversion attempt. Takes off. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Imaliava. Going for it all. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Say it in the gun on 3rd down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Seminoles will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to field this one. Taken down right away. The Gators sending the offense back to work. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Here he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. The run inside. It's Turner. Got him right there.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Plows his way ahead. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find some.
Caught, and he's got room. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Iamaleava. He lets one fly deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Carter. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. The Seminoles come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Handoff for Watson. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Deafening noise. Here's Iamaleava. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Sellers. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Third and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Sellers from the gun on third down. Left side is Stockton. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get into those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Sellers. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get it.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Gators are marching down the field. Here's a give the ball. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Throwing Sellers. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He'll try to do it himself. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on third down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge third down conversion for this offense.
They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on second down. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Turner. Turning it on! Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's Sellers to throw. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Handoff for Ball. They've got him corralled.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
From the gun on third down, Sellers. He's got the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Play action, Iamaleava. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. They'll run out of the gun with Watson. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava finds his target. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Noles want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Caught. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Noles can really attack on this second and short.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He'll take a deep shot here. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and 4. Here's Jaden one more time. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. FSU calling its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Out wide left, it's Stockton. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They're down to the 35 on first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Give to the running back. All over him immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's ball. Not gonna get there, not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's gonna have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Right side, it's Watson.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Lets it fly. Working that left side. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Quick catch. At the 45 on his way. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. 2nd and long here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Just had to get rid of it.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Oh, he's got some space. And he slides to avoid the contact and did it just at the right moment and got the 1st down. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Iamaleava. They're all over him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Going for 6. Touchdown, Seminoles. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these 2 squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Tremendous build-up to decide the championship in the Southeastern Conference. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Florida Gators. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting for the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, checking in with Coach Heupel before the game. You can feel the tension down here on the field. We understand this is a conference championship game, but more than that, it is two heated rivals. You can see guys bickering on the field, a little pushing and shoving pregame, but we don't mind that type of intensity and enthusiasm. Coach did warn his team, though, that they cannot have this kind of stuff after the whistle. He wants them to play clean, energy and emotion, but not out of control here to start the game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. So Florida's offense will get the first swing today. What a special season with this group so far. To navigate through this conference schedule without a single stumble, to be undefeated at this stage. Now, can they get the important job done and win the conference trophy?
Chris, I think you would agree with me. I think one of the more difficult things to do is to be undefeated in this situation and go out there and play with freedom. So many times we see teams try to protect that record versus go out there and just execute the game plan. If they can just go execute, there's a really good chance they're going to be champions today.
Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. Have to kick it away after a quick 3 and out in the first possession. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. The Volunteers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And the first chance for this offense to deal with the atmosphere here in the SEC Championship game and the pressure of the moment, facing a rugged defense they know they're cut out for.
Chris, even in these big environments, I think it's very key to just focus on what you can control, which is your own effort and the details in front of you. Typically, the offense, and more specifically the quarterback that can do that sooner, is the one that's going to have success. We'll see if he can do it right here.
Play fake, looking to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Tackle made at the 36, it'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Grab by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. It's tough against a defense like this. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Stockton. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Gators line up on 1st and 10. Trying to run. It's Ball. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, there's so many layers to this game. The conference championship, obviously, but also potentially a Heisman Trophy on the line. He has been so good all year long. If he has a big day today, he could take home that Heisman.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. Tackled short of the 1st down. It's getting 4th and 1. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Got it, no problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He
makes the catch in his space. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Boy, if they give you that easy completion on the outside, you take it. And if you take it on time, you can create a little bit of yards after the catch. It's a really good job.
The pass rush gets home.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Matthews. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And they will try out the field goal team here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now.
Right when it left his foot, you could tell he was just hoping for a good bounce, but he doesn't get it. As my friend Tim Brando would say, the iron is unkind.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back. Chris, you're supposed to build the defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. He runs it into the end zone. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
Automatic on the PAT. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Takes off in a bootleg. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
And the Volunteers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on 1st. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. The pressure's on. Caught over the middle, it's Turner. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on a screen. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a 1st down.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw again. He lets it rip. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. The Vols will have to kick it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Florida offense retakes the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handing off on the draw play. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. Jukes to get free. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to run it. It's Ball. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here comes the pressure. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? The receiver makes the catch.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Crosses the 10-yard line. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Stays on. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. You set it down to the offense. First and 10. The shotgun running play call.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
That's reeled in. It's Stockton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. To the air, it's Sellers. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Crucial third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. Sees an opening. That's good for first down yardage now at 26. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And the Gators getting set on first and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
He shreds the tackle. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida.
What an asset to have as a quarterback is the speed to get loose on the outside. When the field shrinks here in the red zone, you've got to understand that playing on time, throwing into tight windows, that can be difficult. But when you can also use
up an undefeated regular season with a conference championship. You know the old saying, just control what you can control. This team, Joel, has done all that they can do. They have to wait and see where the committee places them now.
I would anticipate it's one of those top 4 seeds. As an undefeated, they're likely looking at a long layoff and a bye, and the entire question for this coaching staff will be about freshness and rhythm. Can they retain rhythm and get fresh? challenge moving forward.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who's going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalist. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to senior running back out of Florida. One final congratulations to the newest member of the Heisman Trophy fraternity. This season will forever be known as his Heisman season.
flying well.